Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Tormented Souls 2, where, when we last left off, we got a giant fucking hammer, which, works quite well, I'd say. So, yes, we have a giant hammer, which means we can now break down walls, and that was good, because that meant we were able to, if you remember, we were able to get into the dormitories section, which was sealed off. For the record, I don't know about this little bit here. I tried to look online, but no one else seems to have noticed. So either A, I'm missing something, or B, literally no one else has noticed that it's there and wrong. But my guess is that it is just you know, it's just a thing where the map is just wrong. I think I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. Anyway, so we came in there, we got some duct tape. Yes, we got some duct tape. I don't know what it's for, but presumably it is indeed for something. I just don't know what yet. Okay, now let's keep it going, shall we? Now, if memory serves, we should be able to cut back into the chapel out through here. Oh, and I did have a look on my previous videos. To the best of my knowledge, as far as I could tell, I was kind of skimming through it quickly for obvious reasons, but I believe the only breakable wall I missed is actually in the place where I've got to go next. So, you know, it makes sense. So as far as I know, that's it. I don't know. I don't know. See, that one's still locked from the other side. Okay, it's fine. Now, is there anything else that I've missed? Or are we just going to the butcher's shop? I think we're just going to the butcher shop. I don't think there's anything else, because as far as I can see, we go into the butcher shop and that takes us to the other side of the train station, presumably at least. And then that takes us over to this section of the map. And then we go to the school, because apparently that's where we need to go next. Now, there were enemies in here last time. They were in the basement, but they may have moved. They kind of chased me out, because I couldn't really do anything. Because, you know, I had the lighter, but I couldn't attack anything. Because you can't hold the lighter and a weapon at the same time. Well, in this game anyway. In real life you probably could. Balls. You were closer than I thought. Oh, no, you're still alive. Not anymore. Oh. I think I missed that last time. I don't think I knew I could go through there. See, that's where we got the key, and here was the other wall. Now, as I said, to the best of my knowledge, that was it. I think. Oh, hello. Alright, we've got 2 ways to go. That feels very forward, so let's try the other way. Nope. Nice. Who with radios? Who could they have contacted? Oh, for... Why are you so hard to avoid? Holland has found me. That damn Colonel Holland's dog has discovered my location. He trained them well. I'm not an easy man to track down. Being unexpectedly contacted by his agents makes me uneasy, like I'm going to be played with. And I have been going from town to town, trying not to leave a trace. What if the Colonel didn't find me recently, but has been following me this entire time? The thought gives me chills. Holland knows I'm retired. Why the hell does he have to bother me? Stubborn old man, he won't go away until he gets what he wants. Was Holland the name of that guy we ran into? Like, one single cutscene, and we haven't seen him since. I don't know. I was thinking, hang on, that seems familiar to the first... Oh. At least you still got your other eye. What? Oh, seriously?
Caroline, hold on! Get back from the glass! Damn! What kind of glass is this? Come on! Think, Miguel! You can do this. Screw it! Well, would you look at that?
And she's perfectly dry.
You're okay. Just breathe. You're all good.
Seriously? You just shot up the control panel?
I'll be honest with you, Caroline. I was struggling to get that thing open. That's why I had to go for my lead-based workaround strategy.
You're crazy. But thank you for not getting me killed.
Anytime. Have you got anything else you need me to brainstorm?
Fuck no. I do have a question for you though, Miguel. But I need you to know up front that I'm aware you're gonna think I'm crazy.
Ask away. We'll be crazy together.
What year is it?
It's 2008.
Oh, God damn it. I knew it. I knew it. Somehow, I was trying to convince myself that all this madness was just in my head. That twisted old maniac. I hate her.
Problem? Listen, now that I think you're crazy, you may as well tell me the whole story.
My real name is Emma Wildberger. At least it was up until the age of 10. But I've got no memories of my life up to that point. After that, I became Caroline Walker. And that's when my earliest memories start. At a children's home in Canada, getting adopted by a local family. I studied, I grew up, I became a teacher. I had a normal life. And one day I received a strange letter and everything changed. There was something about that letter. I was compelled to search out the sender. I traveled to a distant island and found this sprawling, rundown mansion, and I learned that this is where I'd spent those missing 10 years of my life. It was like this place. Everything was wrong, and I'd grown up there with my identical twin sister, Anna, until somehow I escaped with my life. Being back at that mansion as an adult, it unlocked something inside of me. Some power that lets me access other times and dimensions. Dark places filled with torment and suffering. So I used the power. I traveled to the past to when Anna was only 10 years old, and I brought her back to the present to save her from that nightmare. Now I can't shake the feeling that I just made things so much worse. If today is 2008, then that was 14 years ago. That was when I brought Anna here. Since then, Mother Lucia has kept my poor sister a prisoner. Well, she somehow froze me in time to stop me from aging. She's got some insane plan for us. It needed Anna and I to be the same age. And now that it's done, we're in more danger than ever. Whatever I do, I can't change Anna's destiny. No wonder she hates me. What am I gonna do?
There's no point in blaming yourself now. When you're trying to save a loved one, you do whatever it takes. Just focus on your mission. You can fix the family stuff later.
Thank you, Miguel. That's actually very sensible advice.
See? I'm not just about busting caps.
I do see that now. I'm gonna go save my sister.
Good luck. I'm headed this way. I got my own thing going on.
Right. And what exactly are you gonna do?
Whatever it takes, of course.
I will say, he took the whole time travel thing surprisingly well. Where the hell am I right now? I don't know. There's a door there. Okay, well, I get the feeling that was some attempt to, I guess, create romantic tension between the two of them. For reasons. Well, now that seems familiar. The hours come, those who have received the gift of purple skin, okay, are to mark the door frames of their dwellings with the sacred all-seeing eye symbol. in blood. Those without the mark are not worthy and inherit the new world we are about to create. Velahes will be decimated. Oh, excuse me. The suffering of its people will feed the egg of Nautilus, which is on the verge of hatching. Everything is now ready. You. Oh, we appear to have two doors, and I don't know which one goes where. Hang on. Okay, this opens. Sure. Ah, this looks... Yes, okay, so we came in through there. We walked in here. It was quite funny. They obviously it was like a deliberate sort of callback. The scene was identical to the first game where she walked into the place and got knocked out and then woke up with a missing eye. Lucky she wasn't missing anything else. Don't know who knocked her out, of course. I doubt it was Mother Lucia. So my guess is wheelchair guy. But the other idea, of course, is that it was the guy who just saved us and he wanted to be a big damn hero. Ooh. I wonder, is that... It is. Ah, and that takes me back out there. Okay. Did I get you? Nope. Why is it? I can never get away from you, pricks. Now, that was a bit better, wasn't it? Alright, where have I ended up? Oh, cool. So I didn't actually remember the original game taking place in 1994. It may have actually been slightly earlier because I think it was set a year. Yeah, we'll go into the train still. I was going to say, is that a Silent Hill reference? But no, we do actually have a guy in a wheelchair in this game. Okay. We're getting loaded up with some shotgun shells. This is not a complaint. Small memorial, not where someone passed away due to tragic event. Amelia. Why does that name sound familiar? We've heard about an Amelia. Is that what the guy was here for? I can't remember. He sounds like he's asleep. Joseph, oh my god, what is happening? Oh. Sorry, dude. Cursed old woman set a trap for me. She altered the words of the dark book, and instead of bringing my beloved Amelia back to life, the spell I recited called out to the dead to come and take me to hell. It's only a matter of time before they find me. I have no escape. Even if I turned my ears into wings and flew away, I could not escape their pursuit. Lucia, you will not get away with this. Your fate is in the hands of that annoying woman with the blood-red hair. I have seen in her gaze the fire of someone willing to do anything to save a loved one. A fire that will turn your deepest desires to ashes. Amelia, forgive me. Where are they taking me? Where they are taking me, you cannot enter. Oh, so it was him after Amelia. What's the other guy here for then? I thought he was looking for someone too. Swish. Oh, I wonder if... Nice. Pointing in that direction every single time. Looks familiar. Wasn't sure. If you hold this light in your hands, Mother, I am deeply sorry. It means I was unable to continue, unable to endure. I am no longer with you. Mother Lucia inspected the sores on my skin, pointing out the various symbols they made. She said that they were marks of a warlock and that I am cursed. Soon you will take control of me, body, mind, and heart. The Mother Superior warned me this warlock would commit acts too horrific to be spoken of. As I slept last night, a terrible nightmare came to me. When I opened my eyes, I was in the middle of a forest. My body ached miles from home. Mother, I cannot allow this evil to consume me or corrupt my soul. There's only one way to escape its grasp. I promise to watch over you from the heavens above. Dearest Amelia. I see. Good to know. I'm a little curious if there would have been a way to save Joseph or not. Probably not, by the looks of it, because I'm fairly certain we did have to give him the book. As in, like, that was plot progression. So I don't think there would have been a way to save him. But we might find him in the other world later, who knows. I came in contact with a woman who is different from the rest of the people here. For a brief moment, I thought she was a local. She turned out to be a foreigner. She's got deep red hair and one eye is covered in a patch. She's attractive, sure, but her attitude is something else. She's looking for a little sister, and I think the girl might be at the processing plant. I just escaped from there, and there was a slim chance I made it out alive. Best of luck to her. The hell is going on here? This whole town reeks of rotten fish. And everyone except the redhead wants me dead. You've seen our old man, you owe me one. Nice. Okay. Very funny. Door unlocked. It's weird. You'd think there'd be something in here. All that and nothing? Well, we've unlocked all that, so that's good. A few items out of it. Don't know if we'll be able to do anything to save Joseph, but probably not. Which does make me wonder, like, if he was the one who knocked me out, why? Like, he would have no reason to knock me out that I could think of. No? Okay. There's a door. I figured there might be something there. Probe the door. Ransacked. So what do we got? Seems to be something up here. I don't know what. Ah. Ooh. Oh, was that a sneaky little thing? Like, she was pointing over at that one over there, and you find that one as like almost like a red herring for it. I was surprised it wasn't a shot thing, because normally they are. I spoke with the Colonel. He wants me to investigate a ghost town in the southern Latin America. Satellite imagery has detected unusual levels of radiation in the area, indicating nuclear weapons manufacturing or testing. I asked him why he couldn't send someone else. He said the mission was only for me. Initial research has indicated that the locals who left the town suffered from conditions commonly associated with radiation exposure, like cancer. I asked him what would make me want to take on the mission. Knowing the risks, and without saying a word, he pulled a brown folder from his ridiculous raincoat, tossed it in front of me. There was a photo of a woman. Why is this photo in this house? How did it get here? Well, we're going to have to do something a little annoying if we want to listen to that tape, unfortunately. Which means that we examine. We open. We take out the batteries, unfortunately. We examine. Yeah, I know. Open it up. Come on, do the...
Tell me about your sister's drawings. What have the doctors said?
None of them have any clue. I'm not even sure they believe me.
Well, tell me then. What happens when Anna starts to draw?
She starts out fine. Just a normal 10-year-old girl drawing a picture. And you can watch her mind drift off somewhere else. Her eyes roll back. She's not even looking at the paper, but she's drawing these terrible things. And then, just as suddenly, she's back in the room, behaving like nothing had happened.
Caroline, you know her better than anyone. Is there a chance she's faking these trances? Acting out for attention?
Absolutely not.
How can you be sure? After everything she's been through, it would be a miracle if there weren't behavioral problems.
Last month in art class, she painted a child who was cut in two. When the teacher asked her who was in the painting, she pointed at one of her classmates. I just found out that boy's funeral is next week. He fell on the tracks at the subway and went under a train.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, but what are you suggesting? That the things Anna draws are becoming real?
I don't know. Maybe she's making these things happen. Manifesting her own reality. I know it sounds crazy, but so far enough of her drawings have come true that I'm starting to wonder it. The school wants her gone. The other kids are terrified of her. I'm desperate. I don't know what to do.
Okay. I may have a solution. There's a residential facility I know of where they specialize in helping young people with unusual problems. A place called Villa Hess. It's located in a remote village in the south of Chile. Some of these methods are unconventional, but their results are second to none.
Please. I trust you, Isabella. Can you get these people to treat my sister?
Well, it's a relatively small unit, and usually there's a long waiting list. But as it happens, I know the senior clinician there, Mother Lucia. If Anna agrees, I could fast-track her into a room there next week.
Right, so that's how we ended up here. Makes sense, I guess. Right. Back in there so I get my light back. Swish. Looks like their therapist was unfortunately in on it. Which, I mean, yeah, I'm not exactly surprised. We've always been able to do that. Could we do that on any car? Actually, have there been that many other cars? Specifically, going further readers that the Hestator will be closing its doors indefinitely. This difficult decision follows the recent passing of our director, an irreplaceable loss that makes it impossible to continue working in the newspaper. Given the current situation in Villa Hesse, we urge all residents to consider vacating for their safety. When the latest official notice, the last train will depart from the local station tomorrow, Thursday at 12:30. After this time, the station will close indefinitely, and there will be no further train arrivals or departures until further notice. Oh God, I am so sorry. We bid our readers farewell with the hope that one day Villa Hesse will regain its vitality we all fondly remember. Farewell, and thank you all for allowing us to be a part of your daily lives. It's a college, not a school. Well, how fancy. Well, the blood prints on the front door look great. Well, there's a shocker. Well, gotta go somewhere, I guess. Nice. Nice, we got that up there. So specific. Not even anything in there. Oh. I figured that one would be locked. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything I can interact with. Seriously. Oh goody, evil killer dolls. So we got that there. We need to find a map before I go wandering off from the hallway too much. There it is. Thank you. I had to be somewhere near the entrance. It normally is. Oh my god, this is bigger than I was expecting. Okay. So we've got the library there. East corridor. Okay. Whew. We'll make a save actually. I've done a chunk of stuff. It is complete madness, and yet deep down I feel I must believe her. The conviction in Caroline's voice as she recounted what happened on that island didn't sound like someone making up a story. The Caroline really rescue her 10-year-old twin sister from the past? I met Anna the other day, and I cannot deny the resemblance, even though Caroline is 14 years her senior. Do the disturbing drawings that Anna creates become real? The parent of her classmates have complained multiple times, and the principal is threatening to expel her. The other students call her a witch. Poor Anna. How can anyone make friends with children their own age if they're all afraid? If anyone can help these sisters, it's Mother Superior Lucia. Maybe she didn't do it deliberately. Maybe she genuinely thought these people could help. Wouldn't be the first person in history to be conned by a cult. Nothing new to say. Just books. Ooh. I don't know what that means. I'm sure I will find out all in good time, but I do not know what that means. Oh no, there's a familiar keyhole. Oh, and the dolls are gone. That's a good sign. Search for Beethoven using an old hearing device. Kindergarten, huh? That's gonna win well. It's a poster about the 7 notes of the xylophone. That might end up coming important, but I don't have a reference for it yet. Ah, a slide projector. Okay, so we need something that'll take me into the past. Fine. The fact that we have had no enemies show up at all so far, genuinely making me nervous. Alright, which door do I want to check next? Elevator doesn't have power, I figured. Oh, okay. I was expecting kindergarten to piece of one I had to go through. Okay, let's go back and check it then before I move on. You never quite know which door is going to be forward. Either kindergarten is locked, chance, or No? Can you go? Wow, you're really giving me a lot of directions to go in. Mm-hmm. Hello. Face dead. Okay. Well, that was interesting timing. I was concerned about the growing number of school absences, especially among young children around 10 years old. I tried to reach out to the parents for explanation, but none of them wanted to talk to me. I asked the classmates of the children who stopped attending school, and they told me that the children had to go away after being constantly bullied due to the smell of their clothing, the strong odor of fish. That was it. The link between the absences. All the children's parents were employed at the fishery. Damn straight, you little brats. And we know that... Ooh. Different. We know that those people were having to sacrifice their kids. Like, we know that. Oh, from the other side, okay. So we need to nip back into the music room. Well, it's face dead, right? So, obviously that's like notes, because remember we did this at school. How many words can you make with the notes of a keyboard? So we're looking at... Hang on, is the color on that consistent with the color of the item I've got? So where is it? Here we go. Yeah, it is. Okay, in that case we can write down numbers. So 1, 2, 3. So we got 4, 6, 1, 3. That's face, and then 2, 3, 6, 2. Do I not have to? Maybe I have to put it somewhere. I probably do, but it's probably in the other world bit. Okay. Well, we've got the code, quote unquote code for it now. I just don't know where I need to use it. Isn't life fun? Ooh. Generator. Now this seems important. Yeah, small room. He thinks we're going to need to get the generator going. Ah. Methinks I need some fuses. Call it a hunch. Okay, what other rooms have we got? I hear noises. That can't be a good sign. Oh. Okay, so that's closed off. We got the schoolyard. I don't think I want to go out to the schoolyard yet. That's where the bullying happens. This feels very Silent Hill 1. Okay, that happened. Apple seeds. Interesting. Is that what you're asking for? An apple? Give a teacher an apple? Not really something you do these days, but sure. Okay, my guess, and it's a guess, probably have to go into the past, plant an apple, come into the present, go from there. It's almost like I've played a video game before. So one of the things that always makes me laugh is if I'm watching a movie with someone, I'll usually be able to predict exactly Yay? Okay. Right idea, probably wrong location. I think I can guess where I've got to do that. By that statue of Beethoven with the earpiece. It would be my guess. Last night I heard the ominous song of the tutu circling the house. Okay. Desperately, I threw up in the room and called its name 3 times with a firm voice. As Mother Lucia had instructed me, the bird immediately stopped singing. Next morning, a man in a wheelchair appeared at the front door. With a deep, measured voice, he asked if he could come in for a cup of milk. I agreed, still shaken by his presence. Once he finished drinking, he stared at me intently. "What do you want me to do for you?" he asked. I replied without hesitation. I didn't want to waste his time. "My wife can't have children," I said. "We've tried everything. I want my wife to become pregnant." The man frowned disapprovingly. He reached into his jacket and put a small glass vial filled with a dark liquid. He handed it to me and said, "Immediately after you place your seed in her womb, your wife must inhale this liquid through her nose." I nodded nervously and looked at the vial. After he left, I started thinking about how I would explain this to Magdalena. I'll have to tell her the doctor gave me some medicine. Oh, good. How'd that work out for you? Ooh. Muriel has a small poem. Little feet of a child, bluish from the cold. How they see you and don't cover you. My God. Yeah, real catchy, that. Take a wild step, say this is locked. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that limits pretty much everything we can do now. That's all the rooms and doors that are available to me, at least. I think. Kinda wish I could. Okay. Beethoven. I mean, I'm assuming this is where you've got to do it. It's too innocuous not to. Okay. Bingo. And it would be a Fuse. 7A. So, I mean, oh, too far. Based on that, I'm guessing I can put... I mean, I don't see anything on the first floor I need to power, so let's put it in the elevator one, I guess. Beep. Beep, beep, mop. Ooh, basement. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much will I regret this? I already regret this. Oh. 2 locks. Okay, not the basement then. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Some parts have been changed. Oh yeah, its arms look weird. Ow, wow, wow. Okay, you can keep doing that for a very long time. Uh-oh. You're still alive? Holy shit, okay. Maybe I should have used a weapon on you. Yeah, I definitely should have used a weapon on you. Heal me, please. I didn't know he was going to be that bloody strong. How could I? Ooh. Organs being preserved in formalin. Ooh, I don't have any of those. The strong will devour the... Oh, for I know what goes in there. But I don't have them on me, because I left them in the puzzle where they were first used. Okay, so we're going to have to sort this section out, and then come back here and do that later. That's annoying. I had no way of knowing that. How could I? It's... Was it in the graveyard section? I'm trying to remember where exactly it was. It was somewhere in the cemetery. I just don't remember the exact where. I used the 4... Because there was the turtle, the bat, I mean, here's the thing. I'm assuming that's what it is. Maybe we'll find another 4 dotted around here somewhere, but having to go back there and bring that here, there's probably like a really cool secret in there or something. So, be worth a look. Anyway, yeah, time for a break. Back in a minute. And we are back. Right, okay, where are we with there? Textiles classroom, maybe? Try that one. Ooh. Again, I wasn't 100% sure this was going to be open. Oh, this bodes well. Oh. What's it going to be? Okay. How the hell did I miss you? You were standing literally right on top of each other. Damn it. Oh no, we're still fine. We've got the computer lab key, huh? Interesting. Ah, it goes down. Okay. Alright, what do we got? Classroom. Where's the computer lab? Girls' restroom. Huh. Nothing labeled the computer lab. Oh, it's downstairs. Right. You're going to give the player this many weapons. Please, for the love of God, give us more than 4 shortcut buttons. It is dawning on me. Maybe I didn't need to kill him. Maybe I could have avoided him while snooping around the room. Sorry, it's just those stationery looks oddly specific, but it's probably nothing. Nice. Yeah, we're collecting quite a few shotgun shells at the moment. I think we're mostly alright. That's a good sign. Happy children! Nothing to worry about at all. Memorial for deceased children. There are so many names. And now there's handprints everywhere. Now we seem to be seeing literal ghosts. Okay, sure, whatever. Electronically locked. We need to get the power here. For that, I guess. Okay, so that's that. Can't go that way because of a dead end. So we've got the key down to the basement, I guess. Why is the computer lab in the basement? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Boxes are empty. Someone must have taken the files. I hear the sound of something making a noise. Nice. Oh, that key again. Since Caroline and her sister came here, things have changed. Locals have become quiet and ill-tempered. Well, the workers at the fishery are always irascible, to say the least, but now there's something in the air that seems to be affecting the mood of the entire town. There is an absence of laughter for the children during recess. I've had to deal with increased cases of depression, even anger issues, in children as young as 6 or 7. The previous school psychologist recorded far fewer incidents. I swear, even the birds have stopped singing. What is happening here? Oh, and there's that again. Okay, I don't know what these mean. I know what they're going to mean. I've noticed those symbols. Oh, sorry. I've noticed those symbols by doors with the multi-directional thing. Oh, wait! That was a thing in the first game! Remember? And you had to work it out. It was like a little mini puzzle. What do we want to use? Shotgun again? I've got a good chunk of shotgun now. On the shotgun... And the shotgun is pretty powerful. See, I knew I heard the damn thing, I just didn't know where the hell it was. Oh. How the hell did I miss that? It literally blinks. Okay. Guess he wants me to kill the sun. I wasn't 100% sure that was going to work. I wasn't 100% sure what that was either. I'm in trouble. Nice. Now that I've got a melee weapon that's actually worth using, I'm getting a good chunk of saved up ammo. Stairs. Which leads to there. And also that's... So I'm trying to work out where's worth going. Because the other direction was up to the other ladder there. Where the hell does that go? No, really, where the hell does the ladder go? A lot of mannequins have been thrown out. That is not fair. Okay, hang on a sec. We've got a lot. I don't want to exclusively just use that again. I suppose I probably should have seen that coming. Why does God punish me so? I merely desire that my beloved Magdalene never come with child. I wish to be part of God's sacred plan. I finally see it. God is not in this place. How many children has my son devoured because of me? I made my decision. I must kill him. I must kill my son. Do it soon because he already suspects my intentions. I can tell by the way he looks at me. The way his body shifts as he stands in the corner of the room, watching me through that cursed mask like a cat stalking its prey. I've seen what he can do with knives. I must be cautious and wait for a moment to strike him from behind. How'd that work out for you? Wait, where the hell does this connect? The lobby? What? Oh, I didn't even notice that was there. Well, okay then. I mean, I guess that gets me a connection. Yeah, okay. See, what that does is it gets me a connection that isn't the lift between the basement and the... Notice his hands in that one. Between the basement and the first floor. Now all I need is a connection between the first floor and the second floor, and then I can take the thing out of the lift. Okay, so we've got to plant an apple seed in the past, and we've got to kill that man's son. That's probably going to be the boss of the area, if I had to guess. Seriously. Oh. Oh crap. Who the hell are you?
Whoa. Thank you. You saved my life.
Caroline? Is that you?
Who's you?
Isabella? What are you doing here?
Thought
This
you'd be
is a
dead.
miracle. I thought you were dead.
No, I'm fine, Isabella. Look at me.
But you drowned. I've seen your grave.
I've seen it too. In the town cemetery.
That's right. The grave next to Anna's. I place fresh flowers there every week.
Well, thanks for that, but obviously I'm not dead. And I've seen Anna today, and she was very much not dead either, so I don't know who's buried there.
It's just a stone. There was a storm and you were lost at sea. They never recovered your bodies.
Where's all this coming from?
Lucia told me. Not long after you got here, you and Anna were on a boat that sank. I was devastated. I came here for the funeral and never went back.
Nobody sank, Isabella. That scheming old fraud just needed us to disappear.
I can't believe it. I'd often take walks around the graveyard with Lucia to clear my mind. I'd break down in front of your grave and beg for forgiveness. She'd be stood right there, watching me, and never say a word.
Well, I can believe it. That woman's completely unhinged.
Caroline, you have no idea how sorry I am. I truly believed Lucia could help you and Anna.
It's not your fault. She had a lot of people fooled.
No, but it sort of is my fault, though. You see, Lucia is my sister.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Caroline. She wasn't always like this. I watched her dedicate her life to helping people. But that all changed when she got to this town. It's like something corrupted her from the inside. When I think of the sacrifices she asked of me, I'm filled with shame and regret. But seeing what she's become, it's too much to bear. How can I ever make amends?
I don't know, Isabella. But if you want to make a start, help me find Anna. Look, she left me a drawing of this room. Do you recognize it?
Anna drew this?
Yes. Are you all right? What does it show?
This looks like the archives room. It's in the director's office, but you shouldn't go there, Caroline. That thing she's drawn is Pighead. He's the twisted creature that's been killing the children and locking their souls in inanimate objects. I set traps for it, and it's too clever and too powerful. If you see this thing, just run. Promise me.
Thank you for your advice. But I need to find my sister no matter what.
I understand. Please, be careful, Caroline. That thing is lurking in this school. Watch your back at every moment.
You should leave, Isabella. There's nothing more you can do here.
No. I have to stay. How else can I make up for what's happened?
Yeah. I understand. Goodbye, Isabella.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but sure. Does explain a few things at least. Okay. Where are we right now? Right. The boys' restroom. What have I done? His face, dear God, his face. I swear he looked right at me with what I thought was an eye. Surrounded by folds of flesh that bore no resemblance to a human face. Magdalena is dead. She didn't survive the birth. My son has stolen her life. I have sacrificed too much to have him. I must not give up on him now. The good doctor looked around the room to make sure no one was listening, then approached me and whispered awful words in my ear. He offered to list my son's birth record as stillborn so that I could leave without consequence. For a moment I was enraged, but then I understood. With the boy declared dead, I could hide him from the world and save him the shame. I nodded in agreement and left the hospital with my newborn son stowed away inside a bag. Sure. I think someone played a little game here. Sure, you say so. Gasoline. Now, this is a very large area, but there's not actually a lot going on. I do wonder if Pighead is going to be a persistent threat. Hang on. Okay. Right. Figures. Yeah. Okay, so what I gotta do, I'm pretty sure, is I've got to... I've got to swap... Yeah, I've got to swap the fuse out to floor 1. I think I might make a save while I'm at it. If we do, or if at some point we are going to encounter a stalker enemy, I think making a save every now and then might be an idea.
Just when I thought this place couldn't get any weirder, I met Isabella here, my psychologist. There she was in the school hallways. She was almost unrecognizable. I can't even imagine what she's been through these last 14 years here. She seemed surprised to see me, too. Apparently, Mother Lucia told everyone Anna and I were dead. I still don't know what Lucia has planned, but I'm guessing faking our deaths won't be the worst part. Lastly, it looks like Anna's drawing is pointing to the school archives. I need to find a way in there.
Okay, so we need to get to the generator room. It's really annoying that this door is sealed, because that would be a nice handy dandy shortcut, but it's like literally just blocked. It's got these things here and we can't get rid of them, and that's annoying because that means I gotta go around. Okay, so we take you out of here. Put you in the first floor. Bingo. So now we gotta go all the way back around. Irritating. I mean, I know it's a survival horror and you gotta do some back and forth, but that's what shortcuts are for. Annoying. I'm also wondering if Pigface does end up being a stalker enemy. He might not. He could just be the boss. If he does, is he gonna be similar in how he works compared to what Anna was in the first game? Because the Anna stalker enemy was quite easy to cheese, because it was a thing where you could walk into a room, you'd hear the music to say, hey, stalker creature here, then you turn around, go, you leave the room literally the way you came in, then go back into the room again, and that would be it. You'd be fine. Which is quite funny. Is this Pigface? I'm just gonna leave this guy just for now. I want to activate him unless I absolutely have to. Door unlocked. Fuck, I did not see that. Can't even tell what it is down there. damn it. So I could get away with that. Not quite. Because that's locked from the other side. We're getting a lot for that nail gun. I like that. Oh. Come on, I was clearly trying to read the book. His body is that of a young man, but he's barely 2 years old. His appetite grows by the day. I've brought him every stray I could capture during the early hours, but it's never enough. Despite eating constantly, he remains painfully thin. Where does he put it? Yesterday I discovered something I had been dreading for a while. A torn school uniform stained with blood. Very little remained, merely shredded materials, shoes, and a few strands of hair. I began to suspect that God cannot hear me in this cursed place, no matter how much I pray. Oh. Ooh, that ain't good. How have I ended up on danger? This just says no way out. Correct. Ooh, what's this? Helena. It hurts. Help. Fair enough. Seriously. Sometimes I think about the child I carried in my womb, the life that was taken from me to live far away. I think of him and wonder if he thinks of me, if he wonders where I am, as I picture where he could be. It comforts me to know that he does not have to see me as I am now, a shadow of my former self. May God take care of you always, my son, and wherever you are, may love travel with you. Oh, so that's, what's his name? That's the guy we've seen running around here, isn't it? Okay. Mito, right? So, what was the name on the thing? Helena. Don't know, I'm not sure. Keep an eye out for the name Helena, I suppose. As long as you're walking, you're okay with that. Saddest part of this illness is it makes me forget things. I've forgotten names, phone numbers, passwords. I had to resort to the class book to remember the names of children who've been in my class since first grade. I occasionally forget my own name. Helena. My name is Helena. To remember the combination while I've written myself a small riddle. A sacred ark that safeguards ideas. Okay, so we can read that in the other room and we'll get the hint. Okay, what have we got? Right, so they're all classroom implements. Sacred art that safeguards ideas lest the wind carry them away. A righteous guide who straightens the path of the sinner and the fool. A meticulous voyager who circles the world only to return to where he began. That's the compass. Righteous guide who straightens the path of sinners and the fool. Ruler. One who peels the skin. That's the sharpener. Sacred ark. Safeguards ideas. That's the wind carry them away. I think that's the book. We've got book. What was it? Book, ruler. Compass. And what was the last one? Sharpener, that's it. Nice. I wasn't sure if we were going to get any other fuses. I figured, well, you know, maybe we won't. I think I'm going to go put that fuse in place. We'll keep... For now, we'll keep the first floor. What? Large open area, more than willing to do that. I do wonder if that door's going to get opened at some point, but I don't know. Now, I know the one room I haven't gone into yet, but I don't want to disturb the guy if I can help it. So we'll put you... Actually, we are about to go up to the second floor. Maybe we should swap around to the second floor. Do I need the lift? I was thinking, do I need the lift now? Let's leave it first floor, second floor. I might, because I know I can get. Well, yeah, I can get down to the basement from two different places on this floor, and I'm pretty sure I can access the second floor now. So I don't think we actually need the elevator. I think. Could be wrong. Honestly, we've kind of been everywhere. It's class. It was 104 he was in before. If he shows up elsewhere, then I'll nip back in there because maybe. Oh, for fuck's sake! God damn it! Maybe I'll go in room 104 just to see what happens. I don't really want to activate him though. Oh, I don't want to risk activating him. No, I was right. I should have put it in the elevator in room floor 2. I was right in the first place. Okay, so it was at the end of this corridor, wasn't it? I didn't actually know that those were there. I just figured, well, I've got a good chunk. I may as well use them. I'm very happy we're actually getting to a point where, like, the amount of stuff I've got is genuinely good now. Like, I'm feeling in a very good... Jesus fucking Christ. I'm feeling in a very good place in terms of my supplies. Not in terms of anything else, but at least in terms of my supplies. Today I visited Mother Lucia. To my sorrow, I was shocked to see her face gaunt, her gestures tense, her words cruel and venomous. She must have changed so slowly that I could not see it. Lucia, my sister, I was once a witness to the good you did for the helpless. I watched as you cured diseases with science in God's name. You were the one who took care of me when our parents died. No one wanted to help us, and the world turned against us. I believed in you and your sacred connection with the Lord, but you have gone somewhere I can no longer reach. I made a terrible mistake. This has all been a terrible mistake, Caroline, and I am so, so sorry. What horrible thing is going to await me in here, I wonder. Oh, balls. Yep, saw that coming. mirror. Perfect. We're going to need that. Although... what do these symbols mean? So hang on a second. It's that plus that minus that. I think there's only two. Although, actually, no, hang on. I was thinking the lines. No, it's not the lines. So it's top. It's not that one. Middle left. Top, middle left. Sorry, top, middle right, bottom left. No. No, I was right. Middle left and bottom left. Top, middle left, bottom left, I think. Oh. Boom. I'm not quite ready to go in there yet, though, but it's good to know that it's here. I don't know what I need it for yet. I'm in the cage, but I can't reach it. You made me do this. I am making you jack shit, pal. Okay, well, it has gone 10 o'clock, or it's about 30 seconds off of it anyway. Yeah, we're carrying on. We got access to the other world now. Don't really know what to expect out of that, but I want to finish exploring this world first, because that just seems like the right idea. So, yeah, break time. Back in a minute. And we are back. Alright, we'll keep exploring. As I said, I want to explore this world. Nice. Oh, another one. I don't have that yet. Let's look from the other side. Okay. Ah, there we go. One of them had to work. My son is only 6 months old, but he looks like a 10-year-old boy. His appetite for meat is insatiable. I've hidden him away at the school. Yeah, sure, that's a great place to hide him, isn't it? But let him wander around at night. Once everyone has left, he found a plastic pig mask in the confiscated items locker and likes it so much he hasn't taken it off, not even while sleeping. Not proud to admit it, but if he decided to ever take off the mask, it would be a relief. His bed was once again covered in blood. It's the third stray cat he'd feasted upon. Even the bones are consumed. Yummy. Oh, fuck me, I gotta watch that. So, insecticide. What the hell do we need insecticide for? Haven't discovered that one yet. That's fine. Nice. Okay, that's good. That really does give us access to all floors without needing the lift. That's good. What was in the science lab? Oh yeah, all the hexagon things. Hang on. Weren't the plugs in the cemetery octagons, not hexagons? You know, I don't fucking remember now. Maybe they were. Because I know there's one in that cage. A hexagon, I mean. Okay. I need some kind of spray bottle or something. What do I want to use? Sure. Here, another one. Ah, yeah, you prick. There you be. Uh-oh. Whew. I really wasn't sure if that was the correct move or not. I wondered. I was like, is this smart or is this really stupid? I just about got away with it, I think. Just about. Right. We need to start checking doors. What is it? Can't even see it. Oh, it's one of those. Move, please. Eight, by the way. It does 8 of that slicing sound effect. That's how you get it. Picture has been torn from the frame. Snail. Okay. Pass? Question mark? I don't know. well, I don't want to go downstairs yet. Let's keep exploring the upper floor and we'll see where we can get to. There clearly is a downstairs. I just want to stick with the upstairs. Upstairs first. This is a large area. Oh, sure. Sure. Okay, so we got Toad. Good. Yeah, thinking about it, if I'd have walked past the big guy, I probably could have ducked in there, lost his interest, opened up the door, and it would have saved me a couple of shotgun shells. But we're doing okay ammo-wise, so I don't mind spending a bit. I mean, I don't really see why. Why is there a blood stain there? Okay. Let me equip. Oh, bull. I honestly thought you were dead. Are we? No, I almost am. That was a tough fight. Whoa, there was a lot of things in that. Small area. Tough enemies. Don't really know exactly where I'm going in this Dark World version. I'm just kind of exploring to see what I can find. Aha! We know where we're using that. So is that all there was? Just all that, just for a couple of things? Because so I'm just thinking, haven't really had any forward progress in the real world, have we? What? in the sense that, you know, we found a bunch of stuff here. We've also got that... What's with the... That's a fair point. It was this. Picture of a snail. No, wrong one. So, yeah, it's a picture of a snail and a bunch of symbols. I don't actually know what that means. No, not that one. Which room was it? Was it? Let's see now if we can go down in there. Why would there be a picture of a snail? What does that have to do with anything? That's a lot of different symbols. Okay. Snail. Snail. Hang on. Just let me double check something. Just let me double check something, please. Okay, so they all have an S in them. Okay. I saw the S in one of them and I wondered, like, do they each just hide a letter of the word snail? Okay, so that's 2. What else have we got? Let's see now. It's yeah, classroom 204. It's the only place left. There might be a clue in there somewhere. I don't know. I knew I'd have to go in there eventually. Was it 204? I think it was. No, wait, which classroom was it? Was it on the first floor? It was 104. Yeah, it was 104, wasn't it? Also, am I being a bloody idiot? Hang on. Why did that not cross my mind? That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You know what? It generally didn't occur to me. Because I would guess sometimes I can just have a bit of a blank. Ah. Hang on. Let me just print screen that for future reference, of course. Bung you over there. There we go. Lovely. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's more complicated than I think, isn't it? Oh, fuck. Right, this is a puzzle that's going to require me going backwards and forwards a bit. Because what I think it is, that's why there's a picture of a snail and a hare. Oh, fucking hell. This is going to take ages. I know what well, okay. I think I know what I've got to do, assuming I'm reading it correctly. I'm just not 100% sure. So let's see if doing that over here will work. It probably will. There's no snowflake symbol at all. There's no snowflake. I wonder. It dawned on me that it wasn't the puzzle I thought it was. I thought the puzzle was that you rotate once in this world and that causes like a 2 or 3 step rotation in the other world because it moved quicker. When I realized that there was no frost symbol, no snowflake symbol, I then realized, oh, it wants opposites. Which is what the chalkboard was actually telling me. It wasn't saying, oh, one goes quicker than the other in terms of the dials. It was saying that the fast rabbit is the opposite of the slow snail. That was the puzzle. And as previously stated, I was being a bit of an idiot about it. I do have a tendency to have blind spots sometimes. That's 3. Okay, do we know they all go in there, but there's no point in doing that until we're done, basically. next goal. Oh, good. I wasn't sure because it's electronically locked, but no, I can. Because I'm an idiot. I forgot sometimes weapons can also have utility. Nice. It's noon already, but thick clouds cover the sky and everything is dim. Something must have died nearby because I can't escape an awful smell. Lovely. My radio isn't picking up any channels, and the bike stopped working. I checked the fuel, the mechanical component, and the battery, and everything seemed to be in order. Very strange. We'll have to continue on foot. It's only 30 miles or so. Holland made us walk further during training just for kicks. In the distance, in the direction of Villa Hesse, I can see a thick layer of fog. Can you now? How nice. So unlock you. Door unlocked. That leads into the kindergarten. Okay. There's no pig around, she says. Despite the fact I've just killed 3 of them. Is that a Silent Hill reference to that bloody picture you find online? There's a dog. It's a doghouse, but I don't see the dog. And it's like the dog's literally jumping at Harry's face. Is that what that's a reference to? There's nothing even in here. It's just a thing. Okay. So classroom 103. Yeah, okay. Classroom 103 is where we need to put the apple. We still don't have the tape. At this point, I think the only thing left for me is to... is to go into classroom 104. I genuinely can't think of anything else I can solve. Alright, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to save first. Oh, seriously? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Fine. Okay. We'll go this way then, shall I? What's the point of making a doorway that goes one way like that? That's so dumb. Okay, we've got access to all 3 floors one way or another at this point, so I think we'll take the elevator one out and just stick with beep. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop. Alright, so that's that. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I want to go save. Actually, I'll use the save up north. Oh, okay. That it? Just that? Fine. Well, we know exactly where this goes. I did think that that wasn't going to actually be a thing. I thought, oh, are we going to a boss fight now? But okay, whatever. Okay, so we've got to go to the arts and music room. That means going around. Yeah. I was like, hang on, which way am I going? Oh, yeah. So, is that the pig man? Or is that just a creature that spawned in now? Oh, Oh, and there's two of you, of course there are. Oh, fuck you! That is bullshit! That is absolute ass! I'm sorry, you shouldn't be able to do that! God damn it, now I gotta go get that tape back. That is some... Like, okay, I get that... Yeah, I thought there was only one. I attacked him, got caught by the other one, that's fine. But he shouldn't be able to attack me twice like that. Not when the attacks do that much damage. That is... No. There is a reason why, under normal circumstances, the attack is supposed to stop after you've been hit. That's a balancing thing. Like, that's intentionally done like that. It's probably just a bug or a programming thing. At least now I know to go in there with something a bit more powerful. And I'm leaning towards... You. Nice. Better. I think I hit them. Don't know if I did or not. Wait, is that a... Why did it not turn green? I'd say it's not turning green at all. That's weird. I think I found a small bug. Playground. In the past. Okay, where's the wait, where's the spot we've got to plant this damn thing? I mean, there's obviously like a point or so. Oh, hang on. Aha! that it? We just plant it and then leave it to it? Okay. I mean, I kind of figured that's what we had to do, but still. Nice to have it confirmed. Oh, do I need to... Ah, I think I got an idea. I think I missed something. I planted the seed. I was thinking to myself, well, hang on, don't we need to water it? But I couldn't see an action for that, so I honestly wasn't sure. But I think I have an idea, or something I missed. I think. Yeah, I was about to say something along the lines of, it's a good job Caroline never runs into anybody else during these flashback sequences. Except she did. In the first game, she ran into the priest guy. Which is why he was already, like, aware of her. They actually, like, factored that into the story, which I thought was quite clever. Apple. Now we need to go to classroom 103, which is back the way we came. So that'll net me one thing. We haven't found the special key, though. Maybe this will get me the special key. See, I assumed there was going to be 3 hands dotted around the place for the 3 hand things on the door, but it could be that that's not what we're going for here. Ah. Let me think. And now we go upstairs. Yeah, we go upstairs because we need to go to the science lab, and that's upstairs. Can't use the lift. Well, theoretically we could, but I'll walk. Doesn't really matter which way I go. You're doing that thing again. That's so bullshit. Right, what do we got? Snake, eagle. Okay. There it is. And there it is. That's a very familiar looking key, isn't it? Okay. There are, assuming my memory is correct, 2 places where I can use that key. Basement. What's the one in the... Hang on, that's... Oh, no, wait, that's the... Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, basement. Quickest... Well, if the lift worked, that would be the quickest way to the basement, but it's not working, so we're going to have to go the long way. So yeah, there was one with the cupboard in the basement, and then there was the office area. I probably don't have time to fight the boss today. We'll have to save that for next time. We'll say, this game is significantly longer than the last one. Like, the last game, I was pretty much at endgame by this point. And while I do think we're close to endgame, I think we still got a chunk left to do. So... that's fine. Really wish we could make shortcuts across that gap. I don't have to go around all the bloody time. Yeah, it's fine. Now we need to go down. No, wait. No, I've gone the wrong bloody way. Sorry, the stairs down. Well, I suppose I could have gone that way. Never mind. I don't know what's going to be in here. Something good, presumably, but I don't know what. Now. So sunflower, bow and arrow, and wharf stars. I can't do a wharf stash impression. Never have. Sunflower. Well, sunflower probably means sun. Oh, Cupid's bow and arrow, love. I forget which one's male, which one's female. I think the pointy arrow one is male. I could be wrong about that. I genuinely can never remember which way around it is. But I think it's pointy because of like phalli, stuff like that. I was correct. The phallus was correct. Recoil spring. Ooh! I think I know what that is. Wasn't sure which one it, no, not equip. Swish. Might come in handy too. We do have a boss coming up. Right. I will say, that does explain that, because if you remember, I wondered why there was like a hopscotch thing out front of the church. Now I know why there was a hopscotch thing out front of the church. It's the 3 symbols we need for this key. I did wonder that. This will at least take me straight to the front door. Okay. We've obviously got a boss fight coming up, so we'll save. But the other reason I want to save is it's actually the end of the day today. I'm done for now. So, yeah, things are going very well. As I said, I'm surprised the game is still going. The last game, more or less, had finished by now. That game was about 8-9 hours long. This one, clearly more, you know. Actually, no, it would have ended at the end of the last session because it was only 3 sessions long. We're at the end of the 4th. So yes, looks like this game's going on longer than I thought, but I can't imagine there's too much more left. The only other place is the church. That's it. That's the only other place we've got left, and I'm assuming that's where Endgame is going to be. Now, I still haven't worked out where the hell we're going to have to use this duct tape. It feels like that's the important puzzle here. But I'm pretty sure I've done everything else. I genuinely can't think of anything I haven't done. A question mark in the Torture Museum? I don't know about that. Hang on, why is there a question mark in the Torture Museum? That could be something bugged. Oh yeah, that's the key we now have, so that's fine. Don't think there was anything here. I might nip back to the Torture Museum. I don't remember there being anything I hadn't done there. But, I don't know. And yeah, I was wrong about needing to go back to the cemetery, so I am at least glad about that. I'm trying to think, the Torture Museum, was there anything in there we needed to do? But, because it's, which... Yeah, the museum then leads into the Torture Museum. That is definitely a question mark, isn't it? May need to nip back there and double check. I don't want to miss anything. But I guess we'll see. We do still have the clippers and the wire. Haven't worked out what the hell I'm using those for yet either. Maybe that's why I haven't solved something. I don't know. Maybe we'll pop back there once we're done with the school before we head on into the church and endgame. But that is going to have to wait for next time. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.